wonderful. That's a monster.
I said I'm R2 and then you said no. Then
shut up. You were wrong. Alright, you were wrong. Blue polo with a turbo series.
Ten lifetimes later, I'm standing there next to him. What's the point of keeping all those filthy old bones?
Wow. He was at the start. This is the start here. That's Nitros. That's how close they are to the ground.
From our good guys over in Germany, and you also get one of these motorfall
No, because on the ground you get the. You don't drive them on the public road like that.
We are going.
These are. Where's Duncan? And it's the Jensen. Darling, this car was formerly owned by an MI6 hit agent. Here it is. My God. There it is. Absolutely fantastic. MI6 used to own this car.
Did they?
Yeah.
Liminic.
And it's got dirty wheels, which means it's done a thing called drive.
I know.
Everything here has been replaced. Upholstery, everything.
I noticed the fire blankets.
Yeah, the fire blanket, yes, and it does get hot. Everything is Jensen.
What's this? Is this gold?
It is gold. It's leaf, gold leaf. That's why it's worth about 5 million quid.
That's all in that stuff I gave to Duncan. I like that.
This is Nitrox Express.
And what's you supposed to do with that? Blow it up?
That gives you a thing called boost.
Oh my God.
you know why? I've been so. Oh, yeah, I've been so busy getting this thing finished.
I know. I noticed
It's not a thing, it's a monster animal. Really good. Get some pictures of you of the car.
Yes, moving it up to the start line in a minute.
Brilliant.
We did it.
Yeah.
It's real. Yeah.
It's all a bit of a mystery to Jane.
Do you want me to tell you the specs behind it and everything?
Yeah, tell us the specs. It can do.
So you've got the 440 engine refitted by Jensen in 72, so it's
Yeah.
original.
Yeah.
It's been stroked to 493, 8.1 litres, producing 800 horsepower for the road. 3,000 horsepower, 44% of that horsepower comes from the ram air at 200 miles an hour. The nitrous in the back just gets you there quicker. 0 to 60, 1.98 seconds in first gear, top speed 204 miles an hour. And yes, it is scary to drive, as I found out today after we tuned it last night. There you go.
So,
Original wheels. Arches, a big bertha arches that they made in the Jensen factory, but they decided not to use them, so we can use them. Original 4-speed manual. The fastest 1960s car in the world, the only classic hypercar in the world. Naturally aspirated.
well, I was talking to Michael Shrimpton, and he said that he knew of an MI6 hitman who drove a Jensen at the end of the 60s.
No comment. But yeah, while we're on that note, an original 007 car. I won't go into that, but you know,
Oh, we don't need to go into it.
need to get off it.
Yeah.
So,
Don't talk about the
still
Vulcan
recording?
bombers.
Okay, still recording. Coming back. Water methanol producing 120 octane. So when the first bottle, bring it in at about 80 miles an hour, you've got the power of 2 Bugatti Chirons under you. Standard, it's got more torque than a Bugatti Chiron. It's just epic. And it eases it in gradually. The other two, you just bash in and you're just gone.
And how long do they last? I mean, you've just a boost.
shot?
Yeah.
Couple of seconds probably. You just let it. The first one will be a few seconds, 5 seconds, 6 seconds. These two, you just open them up and they're in, they're gone, and you are just whoosh. No power steering, no ABS.
None of that
Because that's how
namby-pamby.
this car came out of the factory. It was the only lightweight Jensen ever made.
Does
ever.
it come with air conditioning and electric seats?
Yeah, wind down the window and get someone else to move the seat for you. So it is the real deal. Beefed
Oh,
up
well done.
suspension. Original wishbones, but you've got clamps all along them. You've got coilovers, and you've got rams stopping the back axle from twisting off.
That's
And it is
useful.
scary. But it keeps you on your toes. No wing mirrors. Keeps you alert. You've got to look around the car. You have to. And it's funny because I find myself driving the Range Rover. I'm not looking in the mirrors anymore. I'm like this everywhere, and I'm driving differently. But I felt
what-
the power of this today on the way here after we tuned it last
So,
night.
I mean, Duncan, what you're actually saying is that this
Yeah.
car is a contribution to road safety
Yeah.
by making drivers more alert.
I'm glad people are buying electric cars. They're buying electric cars so I can drive this.
Way to go.
I actually said that to a Tesla owner.
And
Didn't say anything to me.
what was the response?
Nothing. Nothing. So there we go. And you look through there, you see all the fire blankets and the name of the car. Killer. And the owner won't even drive it.
Is that because he's not able to drive it?
Drive first, isn't he?
Or he doesn't have a UK driving license?
Yeah, no. He does. It's the real deal, but you know, you walk up to it and see 3,000 horsepower, you think it's just a joke, but it's not. It's real. One of a kind. The only Jensen Interceptor GTR that will ever be, is and will ever be. So,
And you
fire
worked
it
really
up
hard
and
at it.
Should we fire it up and move
Yeah.
it up the track to the
Yeah.
start line?
Yeah.
I think we should.
3,000 horsepower, is that right?
With the nitrous in it.
Maybe you're the passenger.
Sorry.
Sorry, I missed
No, I said I gave Duncan a load of stuff about that. So I was
He lacquered the centre panel. That's That's the one. Yeah. Wow.
I'm going to get a picture of myself for this. Well, here we are. We found the Jensen, the most unique and wonderful car in the world. Absolutely fantastic.
Still recording, Miles?
Yeah.
9 miles when I got into
Thanks for that. Good job. Very good job.
actually switching on.
You got that off?
On. Cut off switch.
Alright.
actually own it. I don't own it. He's in Vietnam. He's going to make his day. He's never seen it like this in person. Where's my film man? Here he is. Hi, Miles.
Excellent.
Wow, so they told me not to make too much noise, but you have to really to keep it going, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah. Sorry I made she jumped out of his skin. So, yeah, there it is.
Excellent,
There
Duncan.
it is.
Now that's what we call an honest day's work.
Yeah, cheers, geezer. I'll make a little film for Tim now. Wow, we did it. I can't believe we've done this.
You've done it with perseverance, sheer hard work,
I cannot believe
blood
we've
and
done
guts, and it's brilliant.
Wow. And to end up on the start line at Goodwood, it's just unbelievable. You know? All ready for the Festival of Speed
And when's that?
next weekend.
Oh my God.
Next Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I've got Monday, Tuesday. I've got 3 days to sort the tuning out and the timing properly. I could do it. I'll just be up all night for 3 days. But yeah, there it is. Sleep for a week now. Then on to the next car. 70s.
The last James Bond,
Yeah.
which is where he died, the car driving away at night, is that the Interceptor that was used in Her Majesty's Secret Service where Diana Rigg died?
Interceptor.
I think it's a Jensen.
I don't know, I'll look that up. I'd like
I
to know
think
that.
so. It looks
Wow.
familiar from the front.
Wow.
That's the car I said, oh, I want one of those.
Yeah, there it is.
And there's space to put your champagne in the back.
Yeah.
Just
plenty of
about
room
it.
for champagne. But you can't drink it in the car. I'll throw you out.
Yeah, that would ruin things.
No drinking in the car, no eating in the car, no smoking in the car.
Oh, fuck that. Well, that affects you, doesn't it?
I have to give up smoking, wouldn't it? It's my time to give up smoking.
Yeah.
Can't smoke forever. You know?
God almighty, Gridkeeper getting really sensible and...
Yeah. I'm creeping up to 50, aren't I?
Yeah, God
Slowly
almighty.
catching up with you, Miles.
Nobody can catch up with me.
No.